People in the burn areas are keeping a close eye on their neighborhoods this morning. Rain rolled through overnight, bringing the risk of mudslides. CBS 2's Joy Benedict is live in Malibu. And Joy, how are things looking out there?
They're looking pretty good considering, Peter. I mean, we've been out here for a couple of hours now, and we haven't seen any rainfall, and that is, of course, great news. And I want you to look over there towards the sky. More great news as those rain clouds seem to be heading south down the coast there. Up above us, of course, blue skies as the sun is starting to come up. But, of course, the sad news here in Malibu is this scene over to my right-hand side. This is one of hundreds of homes that burned during the Woolsey fire, and that has many of residents not only concerned about the fire, but of course looking up the sky once again and waiting for the rainfall that we were supposed to have. So take a look at this video from last night as the rain did come down, and it came down pretty significantly in the overnight hours while you slept. There was a lot of rainfall in the burn areas, not only from the Woolsey fire, but the Thomas fire as well. There was also what we call some mud flow, meaning the water was not clear as it was coming down the hillside. That is not a good sign because that means that the mud is starting to come with it. So they are concerned about possible damage and debris flow from up in the hills. But right now we're not hearing of any significant mudslides here in any of these areas. But of course the National Weather Service is still concerned about rocks falling and possible more mudslides later on. So this is what folks have been doing for the last couple of days. Here in these hills and other hills, they have been sandbagging. Folks who have seen that significant burn area in the past have been doing what they can to protect their property once again from Mother Nature, because you have to understand that when the fires come through and they destroy all that vegetation, there is nothing to hold back the mud and the hills. And that is, of course, the concern in the burn areas here. But talking to folks who had been sandbagging or trying to sandbag, they are certainly glad they had the opportunity. But for many folks, they can't even get back into their homes.
So we're worried about my house because when the rain comes, I don't know what's going to happen because our hill was burned. So it's probably going to come down.
And that's what a lot of folks are concerned about. You can remember there are still people who can't access their property, so that is an issue, especially here in the Malibu communities, as some of these roadways are still cut off to those communities. So as the sun comes up, this is something that a lot of folks are going to be up in the hillsides checking for. They're going to look for whether any of the hillsides came down, whether they're endangering any homes, or whether the rainfall wasn't significant enough to make that sort of an impact. So something that will continue to follow throughout the day. Suzanne?